So, day 5, or whatever part this is for YouTube, because I'm probably cutting them up in a way that I have not thought through yet. But we have gone through the goat. We have experienced the goat. We have been goated. Let's keep going. Oh, I'm here. Now I'm supposed to actually meet Lobino. Right, okay. Does she have anything to say?
Oh, hi.
Hello, my handsome friend.
Well, we have some putty.
Does this powder mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't.
And we have also acquired this.
What do you make of this gem?
Very nice, chérie. A present for your girlfriend?
She's not my girlfriend.
Nonsense. You and her were made for each other.
She will know, right?
See you later.
That's right, monsieur. You will.
Actually, before we go meet Lobino, we should do two things. One is... well, let's go check the police and see if there's anything new to be done here. Do I need to talk to this guy in order to talk to this guy? Yeah, it does look like it.
Excuse me.
What do you want now?
Calm down, man.
Maybe not.
Yeah. What about this one?
Maybe not.
Smart guy. Let's start with this guy.
Is Rosso here?
Yes, he is. You wish to speak to him?
No, not yet. I want to
Not
ask you about the other stuff.
Have you heard of a man called Marquet?
Yes. He used to be known as the Mole of Montmartre. I heard he's been hospitalized, probably by one of his rivals.
His rivals?
Which hospital was Marquet taken to?
The Hagenmeyer Clinic in the Avenue des Hérissons.
I didn't expect to get that information.
Why was Marquet known as the Mole of Montmartre?
Because he lived in Montmartre, I suppose.
Yeah, but why the mole?
I don't know. Maybe he ruined people's lawns.
Ah, obviously.
I'd like to report an assault.
Yes, monsieur? Where is the victim?
In Ireland.
I've been harassed by a pair of thugs.
Oh, okay.
I see.
Oh, yeah, that
Where
happened
did
here.
this alleged assault take place?
Outside the Hotel Ubuntu. They stopped me as I was leaving and went through my pockets.
Could you describe the suspects, monsieur?
One looked like a gorilla, and the other looked like a weasel. Their names are Flap and Guido.
Bon. I'll get them this time.
Oh, he knows about them.
What are you going to do about Flap and Guido, Sergeant?
I'm going to bust them, monsieur. For years I have been hoping to pin something on that pair. Now's my chance. I'll show them. And the inspector.
Thanks, Sergeant. Thanks for taking me seriously.
I'm only doing my duty, monsieur.
Is Rosso here?
Yes, he is. You wish to speak to him?
Yes, please.
Yes, I do.
One moment, monsieur. Stobart is here to see you, monsieur.
Did he say what it was about?
No, monsieur.
Very well. What now, monsieur?
Well,
Do you know a pair of thugs called Flap and Guido?
I have known those two since they graduated from special school. Flap is a nasty piece of work. But Guido is the real brains of the partnership. Where did you hear of them?
I met them out front of the Hotel Ubu. Have you heard of Professor Pegram, the archaeologist?
Molly Pigram? The second son of Lord Barclay Pigram?
I don't know. I only read about him in a magazine.
So much for the efficacy of rehabilitation. What has he done this time?
He made an important archaeological find in Ireland. Do you know Pegram well?
I have connections with the family, but I wouldn't say I knew him at all.
Is his name really Molly?
Of course not. That was the nickname he was given at school. All his friends and acquaintances know him as Molly.
Ever heard of a guy called Marquet? Jacques Marquet?
Marquet? I know the name well. He has a record for suspected blackmail, kidnapping, arson, and art theft.
An all-rounder, huh? How come he's on the loose?
His bravado is matched only by the courtroom skills of his attorney.
I guess it's not a good idea to show him either this or this, but let's click on them in case George says something else.
What do you make of this white powder?
Oh, okay.
also?
It is plaster.
Say, you're good. What do you make...
It is...
Say,
I guess he didn't trust Moo to not think that this is something else.
what do you make of this, Inspector?
astounding. Where did you come by a stone like that?
I was given it by a man in a bar in Ireland. Do you recognize the gem?
It is unfamiliar to me. If such a jewel had been stolen, I would know it for sure.
Alright,
So long, Inspector.
probably done here, although we did report the thugs, that's something. I'd like to perhaps check out the cafe as well, in case there's anything new there. It's still, it's not grayed out yet. We have the hospital, but on our way to the hospital, let's go there, and then the last stop will be the museum. Oh, we have this guy here. Is that the relevant guy here? The relevant unfinished business, I guess. This guy has gone off to the horses or something, if I remember right. No, he won the horses. Or something like that. And he was like, fuck it. I'll do whatever I want now. Alright. That was his hole, yes. He bought the hole, yes. He bought the hole.
The old building managed to retain some of its original grandeur, but the modern additions looked like a baseball cap on a statue of a medieval saint.
That is a description.
There was no sign of the crew of the ambulance. I felt a little guilty as I tried the door, like I was about to rob a grave. I gripped the handle with an involuntary tremble in my hand and pulled. The door was locked.
So much build up for nothing. The fuck's that?
The young man's face was full of eagerness and enthusiasm. I figured he was fresh from college. The woman managed to look overworked and hassled, though she didn't appear to be doing anything.
Is that the noise of her typing in incredible speed or something? Alright, let's talk to this guy first.
Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Pleased to meet you, sir.
Call me George if you like.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's my name.
My name's Benoit, but everyone calls me Bunny.
Bunny?
That's right. I used to have this cute habit when I was a kid.
Keep it to yourself, Benoit. Do you know anything about a patient named Marquet?
No, sir, I don't know much about any of the patients.
I've never met a doctor who admits that he's only human.
I'm only a trainee, sir. I'm sure I'll get the hang of things.
The hang.
Does this false nose mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, monsieur. I've never seen him before.
Does this gem mean anything to you?
Not me, sir.
Have you ever heard of a guy named Merlin?
No, sir.
No one has.
What does this tool suggest to you?
Isn't that used to snap the patient's ribs when exploring the abdomen?
The what now? To do what now?
Have you ever heard of the Club Alamet?
No, sir.
Do you know what this white powder is?
No, sir.
What does this tissue mean to you?
Is that a nasal discharge, sir?
No, it's grease paint.
Okay.
Shake my hand, Benoit.
I don't think that's a good idea, sir.
How come?
Dermatitis.
I don't have dermatitis.
I do.
I do.
See you later.
Right.
Right.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Is this the Hagenmeyer Clinic?
That's correct.
I thought I was in a garden center.
Oh, the plants. They were my idea. A little greenery to evoke the spirit of nature. How may I help you?
Well, let's start with the important questions.
What does this false nose remind you of?
Oh, it's a clown's nose.
That's right.
Why don't you give me a break and go and play with someone else?
Have you seen this man here at the clinic?
I am giving you a break.
Sir. And I
That's why I'm
never
asking
forget
these.
a face.
What does this gem suggest to you?
I advise you not to flash that around. The hospital insurance wouldn't cover it if it was stolen.
I thought for a moment this was a different doctor, but
Look at this ID pass.
So you're Merlin. Marquet's been asking for you.
For me?
Yes. He was shouting your name when they brought him in here.
nice.
Now, let me see. He was on ward B12, as I recall. Oh, he's being transferred to... Oh, dear. He's on ward J2. That's... Nurse Grendel's ward.
Oh no.
What does this tool suggest to you?
Is it a crack detector?
Huh?
Polar explorers use them to poke about in the snow.
No.
It's amusing to me, like the different guesses that different people.
Have you heard of the
Hey.
Club Alamet?
No. It sounds romantic, doesn't it? The kind of place where you get little umbrellas and, well,
Huh? That's romantic? Is this plaster any use to you?
I'm allergic to plaster.
Can you think of any use for this greasy tissue?
I guess you could use it to baste a roast turkey.
I'd like to shake you by the hand.
Don't be fresh, young man.
Yeah.
What's so bad about Nurse Grendel?
She runs that ward like a South American prison.
Keeping a well-disciplined ward isn't a crime, is it?
Well disciplined. In the discipline and punishment stakes, she'd whip the butt off the Marquis de Sade. Everything, I mean everything, is done to a strict routine. 6 o'clock, alarm call. 6:10, bowel movement, and woe betide anyone who doesn't have a result. Those patients of hers are like Pavlova's dogs.
She sounds like a real nightmare.
And then some.
If Nurse Grendel is that bad, how come the authorities tolerate her?
She's like part of the furniture.
Oh, you mean she's been here a long time?
No, I mean there's not a man in this clinic who hasn't sprawled out on her.
I was beginning to get the picture. This woman was jealous. with a big green capital J. How do I find Nurse Grendel's ward?
Down the corridor on the left, turn right at the senior consultant's washroom. Right again at the executive coffee lounge. Bear left past the administrator's sauna. And turn left at the end. That's J2. And good luck.
Has Marquet been visited by a man in a clown costume?
Oh, no.
You haven't seen a man in disguise?
Well, there's Theodore the Bear. He comes every Thursday to entertain the children. Personally, I think he scares them half to death in that crummy old bear suit. If I was stuck on my back with tubes in every orifice, he's the last person I'd want to see.
She's just jealous that this nurse was overly strict. I think it was about the comment about how she's part of the furniture because every male doctor has sprawled on her.
Has Marquet had a visit from a pair of gangsters?
I should hope not. Can you describe them?
A thin guy who looks like a weasel and his friend, the gorilla.
Sounds as if they escaped from the zoo.
Well, not unless you want the male doctor to sprawl on you, I guess. I don't know. I'm guessing that's the
Thanks for your help,
the
man.
connection in
You're
his
welcome.
mind. I'm still, like, wondering where the noise is coming
The guy seemed to be practicing his air of authority. Today, he was working on his withering stare. Hi, my name's George Stovall.
Really? If you wish to make an appointment, see the receptionist.
No, actually, I have some important questions for you.
Do you recognize this red nose, sir?
No, I do not. This is a hospital, not a circus ring. We minister to the sick in body, not the sick in mind.
Look at this, Doc. It's a genuine medieval-type gemstone.
Yes, so I see. Remarkable.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, sir, I do not.
Does the name Thomas Merlin mean anything to you?
No, it does not.
Does this tool mean anything to you?
Sacre bleu! That's exactly what I needed in my last operation.
It is?
I had to improvise with a knitting needle and a couple of corks. If only you'd been on hand at the time. My patient would have given his right arm for it.
What kind of operation was he doing?
Have you ever heard of the Club Alamat?
No, sir, I have not.
And where?
Does this white powder mean anything to you?
No, sir, I do not pretend to know the pharmacist's job.
What do you make of this tissue, sir?
Interessant. I thought I knew the ins and outs of the human body, but this has me beat. If I were you, I'd have this sample analyzed.
May I have the honor of shaking you by the hand?
You may not. I don't encourage physical contact between my staff.
Not your staff.
Thanks for your help.
Okay, let's get out of here so we stop hearing that noise. Well, I'm curious what it's from.
As I turned the corner,
Oh, okay.
I saw the source of the hellish noise which echoed through the corridors. It was an industrial polishing machine with an odd-looking guy in tow. He looked blissfully happy, for no apparent reason. It was a life-sized marble figure of a guy in robes. The sculptor tried to give him a look of paternal authority and concern. To my mind, he looked just plain constipated. There was no way I could improve on the sculpture with the janitor watching me.
Because otherwise, you would be. Okay. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's at the plug
I guess
for this.
the water cooler was for the use of people lost in the corridors.
That's exactly what it's for.
Maybe the face of the unaccountably happy domestic had made me unduly suspicious. I mean, I knew it was only my imagination, but the water tasted, well, peculiar.
Yes, I do, actually. It's my main hobby, other than playing, other than doing it in video games.
Of functionalism, like an early Soviet spacecraft. I almost expected to see a dog or a monkey leap out.
Can he talk?
Hello.
What's that?
I said hello.
Oh, hiya.
I'd like to talk to you for a minute.
That's what I thought you said. Don't look so down in the mouth. No matter how bad things seem, I never let life get on top of me.
Oh, yeah? What's your secret?
Why, it's easy. All you have to do is smile and whistle this little tune.
You know what? If you start whistling, I'll bust you in the teeth.
It's a deal.
Do you know a nurse called Grendel?
Sure I do.
Is she on duty today?
Yeah, end of the corridor, Ward J2.
Actually, before we continue
Yeah,
talking to him, I'll
take
do a
care
save and see if I can unplug this to stop the noise. Because, oh, okay.
The connector in the socket supplied electricity to the polishing machine.
Because it's also possible that we need to get him out of the way to do something, like improve the statue. And unplugging this will make him leave. So if that happens, I'll reload, we'll do the dialogue, and then I'll try it. Huh?
As I tugged the plug out of the socket, the polishing machine coughed, spluttered, and died.
Mr. Shiny, what's wrong, pal?
Oh no, he is leaving. He's just gonna plug it back in. Yeah.
It was a classic example of functionalism. I almost
Okay, so I probably need to do something with the machine, if that's what happens. Unless, I don't know, I try to go in there and he doesn't let me. Anyway, let's do the dialogue first, and then we'll see.
Hello.
Oh, hi. No whistling, right?
Right.
Oh wait, the noise has stopped. Okay, I'll take it.
Would Mr. Shiny be your polishing machine by any chance?
Please, don't call him that. He's more of a friend than a machine. I've had Mr. Shiny for 3 years, and he's never let me down once.
How come you got so attached to a polishing machine?
I asked you not to call him that. He's got a name, you know.
Yeah, Mr. Shiny. It's just that...
You think it's odd, don't you?
No,
I don't mind. The rest of the staff think I'm twisted. I heard them snorking behind my back when I gave Mr. Shiny his weekly pull-through.
Whatever you've got with this metal mop foot is probably a fine and noble thing.
It is? Say, it's not every day I meet someone as crazy as me.
Have you seen any unsavory characters lurking about in the corridors?
No, sir, I haven't. But I've got nothing to worry about. What's that, Mr. Shiny? You'd take good care of the rascals, I'll bet you would. With a friend like him, I've no fear of oppressors.
It must be a great comfort.
He is.
Do you know where I'd find a patient called Marquet?
No, I'm not allowed on the wards with Mr. Shiny.
Okay.
Take a look at this red nose.
Are you a policeman?
No, this is a clown's nose, not a policeman's.
What? Also, what the fuck is a policeman's nose?
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Who is it?
That's what I'm asking you. Have you seen him before?
How should I know? You haven't told me who he is.
Take a look at the photo.
Yeah, okay.
Now, have you seen him before?
No.
What do you think of this, Sam?
Oh boy. What is it?
A priceless gemstone, found in a medieval castle in Ireland. Get me into Marquet's ward, and it's yours.
I don't wear jewellery.
If this gem was yours, you'd be able to buy 100 Mr. Shinies.
Don't be silly. There's only one Mr. Shiny.
Of course there is.
Do you recognize this pass?
No, I don't. Should I?
No, but I wondered if you'd seen a stranger flashing it about.
No, sir. But if I had, Mr. Shiny would take care of him.
How? What would Mr. Shiny do? Is he killing people with the polishing machine? Or is he just polishing their shoes or something? What the fuck does that even mean? Well, he protects him from oppressors.
Would this tool be any use to you?
No, sir. Mr. Shiny has no user-serviceable parts. Whatever that means.
Do you recognize this matchbook?
You should never, ever play with matches.
I know that, but...
People get hurt when they do.
Sure.
They end up in hospital, like the burger lady. She was so burned up, they didn't know whether to use bandages or onions.
The burger lady.
Do you recognize this powder?
Is that dandruff?
No way.
It sure looks like dandruff.
It's plaster.
Ugh.
Oh yes, because carrying around a handful of dandruff is perfectly normal, but the plaster, ew.
What does this tissue suggest to you?
You have a cold. What you need is vitamin C. And a side order of machine oil.
What now? To do what?
Would you like to shake my hand?
Not until I've washed, if you don't mind, sir. You can pick up all kinds of things in a hospital.
Like nurses, right?
No, sir. Bugs and germs. And fungal infections.
See you later.
Yeah. Take care now.
Okay, let's try and get in here, and I think that's when he's gonna stop us. Perhaps.
Hey now.
Ah.
You can't go in there.
How come?
I'm responsible for the contents of that cupboard.
Well, I am a smart adventurer, so...
As I tugged the plug...
Not again. This is not a good day.
You don't need to wait. Come on, let me do a thing. I have transformed into a doctor now.
Dr. Stobart at your service. I wasn't in the mood for shiny.
I am curious if I... Well, he's not gonna do anything, right? Because he doesn't attempt to do anything. I'm curious if I clicked on it while he was coming back, whether that would do anything, but that's alright. Is he gonna say anything else now? Is he gonna think that we are, Doctor?
Hello.
Oh, hi! No whistling, right?
Right.
No, okay, nothing.
Nothing really.
Forgot where she told us to go. So let's start going places. Rather, I wasn't really paying attention because I'm like, well, I'll click on something. I don't imagine I'll need to actually navigate there. But it looks like I might have to. And it looks like these are different. So let's try this one. See what's there. A few minutes later. That is not the place. How about this one? There we are.
Good afternoon, Doctor.
Oh, hi. Is this Ward J2?
Yes, sir. The patients are ready for your inspection, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. Well, who's first?
Monsieur Croquet in bed 2.
What's his problem?
He's been complaining of loss of consciousness. You'll need this, Doctor.
She gave me a long, narrow metal box and a stunning smile. Thanks. Hi, I'm Dr. Stobart.
Hello, Doctor.
The nurse told me you keep losing consciousness.
That's right. I've had the problem as long as I can remember. It's a real out-of-body experience. Like death, but not so conclusive.
I see. How long does it last?
Just a fraction of a second, and then I recover.
I like how he's going with it.
But I was formulating a diagnosis all the same. This guy was nuts. I know exactly what you mean. It's known in the medical field as blinking.
Is it serious?
Of course it isn't serious. It's perfectly natural.
But just think, 2 seconds every minute. Why, that's almost half an hour every day. 2 weeks out of every year spent in total darkness.
I don't have time to listen to this baloney.
It's shocking if you think about it.
Which bed is Marquet in?
He's round the corner, in solitary.
What's the matter with him?
I don't know, but the men who brought him in were wearing masks and rubber gloves. Hey, you're a doctor. How come you don't know?
We doctors don't know everything.
Then how come you act like you do?
It's reassuring.
Has Marquet had any visitors?
Nah, neither have I. That's the worst thing about being in hospital. You feel like the rest of the world has abandoned you.
Well, you know how it is. Life goes on.
Thanks for those comforting words.
How about this nose?
Do you recognize this red nose?
Nah, I don't.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Nah, Doctor. Who is it?
A cold-blooded killer.
One of your colleagues?
No, he really is a murderer.
I've never seen him before.
Does this gem mean anything to you?
No, Doctor.
Have you heard of a guy called Merlin?
No, Doctor.
I mean, these are pointless, but I like the flavor that sometimes we get from this.
Do you know what this tool is used for?
Eye surgery.
That's a dumb thing to say. It's not sharp enough. Have you ever heard of the Club Alamut?
Nah, I haven't.
Do you know what this is?
Is it self-raising flour?
No. Do you know what this piece of equipment is called?
No, I don't.
Have you any idea what this is?
Please, take it away before I throw up.
I thought about giving him an electric shock, but I just couldn't do that to a sick guy.
Okay, we learned something more.
Well, goodbye and good luck.
Thanks, Doc.
The guy was sick. His face was the same shade of gray as the pillow beneath his head. I wondered whether I ought to call the nurse. Maybe check him out for breathing.
Well, we just established that he is blinking and he thinks that he's fainting? Or losing consciousness, rather, not fainting.
This guy didn't look sick to me. He didn't have spots or stitches, and he certainly didn't have a fever. Now, I was no doctor, but this guy looked dead to me. The name on the chart was Boissy.
Any other info?
The poor guy's temperature had been up and down like a white knuckle ride. No wonder he looked so sick. According to the chart, this guy was called Croquet. The graph showed a steady decline in his pulse rate and an increase in his blood pressure. It kind of shook me to see this guy's life reduced to a few jagged lines.
So he's not suffering from the blinkies. It's something else.
The name
maybe
on the
it's
chart
both.
was Sopmarsh. His temperature was normal, with little fluctuation either way.
Just in case I do something silly here. It is a terrible condition.
Hello? Anybody home?
Who are you?
My name is Dr. Stobart, and I'm here to steer you down the rocky road to recovery.
Dr. Monroe said there was no cure for what I've got.
Your problem is you stayed in bed too long.
Are you sure you're a qualified doctor?
You better believe it. What can you tell me about Marquet?
He's the man in the private room, isn't he? That room was mine before I was tossed out like a common squatter.
Do you know what's wrong with Marquet?
They won't even say what's wrong with me. Tell me, Doctor, what's your opinion?
It's too early to say.
But I've been here for 3 months.
Well,
What's your impression of Miss
relatively
Grendel?
speaking, that's
She's
not
a
very
very
long.
efficient young woman.
Efficient? You make her sound like a vacuum cleaner.
I've no complaints.
The woman in reception described Nurse Grendel as a monster.
Well, that's simply not true. She's quite strict, but that's her job, isn't it? You've got to have discipline in a place like this.
Do you recognize this red nose?
Doesn't that belong to Boissy?
No. I found it in a sewer.
He's a clown, you know. You wouldn't think so to look at him now, would you?
Is he now?
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, Doctor. Who is it?
A cold-blooded killer.
Really? He's a dead ringer for my bank manager. Of course, Mr. Soames hasn't got a scar, and he doesn't come from the Middle East. His hair's a lot grayer, too. Otherwise, it's just like him.
Remarkable. Does this gem mean anything to you?
No, Doctor. Is this some kind of test?
If it was, you would have failed. Have you heard of a guy called Merlin?
No, Doctor.
Do you know what this tool is used for?
I'd rather not, Doctor. Ignorance is bliss, as they say.
Your loss.
Have you ever heard of the Club Alamut?
I'm not really a nightclub man, Doctor. A game of whist and a glass of ginger wine is about my limit.
Do you know what this is?
It looks like plaster.
How did you know that?
I'm a plasterer.
Ah.
I'm going to take your blood pressure.
Why?
I'm a doctor. It's my job. Have you any idea what this is?
No, Doctor. I wouldn't even like to guess.
I thought about giving him an electric shock, but I just couldn't do that to a sick guy.
Okay. Can we actually
See you later.
his blood pressure?
Hi, it's me again. I'm going to take your blood pressure.
Why?
I'm a doctor. It's my
No,
job.
it's just we just announce it.
See you later.
We can't really do it.
Could you take a look at the client in bed number 3 now? His name is Eric Sopmarsh.
What's his problem?
He's delirious. He just now came out of theater. He's recovering from major surgery.
I'll have him up and about before you can say, Lazarus, get out of your bed and walk.
Oh, we're just there.
Hi, it's me again.
Okay. We have a
Do you
dialogue.
recognize?
Does
No.
he's a
See you later.
What about now?
Doctor?
What is it now, nurse?
Number 2 again. He won't tell me what he wants. He says he'll only talk to a man.
Do I have to? That guy's nuts.
Doctor, I'm surprised at you. There's no way to talk about our clients.
Okay, I'll see him. But I'm telling you, he's a hypochondriac. Hello again.
Will this keep happening if I go back and forth and talk to her?
Do you
Nah,
Well,
Oh,
thanks, Doc.
well. Okay. Right, now we can talk to her.
do you have any clowns on the ward?
Why, yes, we do. A professional clown.
I'll bet he lightens the place up.
Hardly. Monsieur Boissy has been in a coma for the last 3 months.
What's wrong with Boissy?
He was involved in a very nasty accident. A silly stunt involving a unicycle. His current condition is due to post-traumatic shock. It's unlikely he'll ever perform as a clown again.
It's an ill wind that blows nobody any good. Do you have a patient named Marquet on this ward?
Oui, monsieur. He is in the private room at the end of the ward. He has been placed in strict isolation.
Why is Marquet in quarantine?
If you wish to know more, you'll have to speak to Herr Hagenmeier. All I know is that Marquet's room is strictly out of bounds.
Do you know who paid for Marquet's room?
No, of course I don't.
Preferential treatment like that must cost an arm and a leg.
That's not my concern, monsieur.
Oh, now on to the
Do you
serious
recognize
questions.
this red nose?
Oh dear. I don't think he'll be needing that again.
Who?
Monsieur Boissy, the comatose clown.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, I don't.
Does this gem mean anything to you?
It's beautiful, but I've never seen it before.
Do you know Merlin of Gruber Electronics?
No, I don't.
Does this tool mean anything to you?
I don't recognize it.
Does this mean anything to you?
The Club Alamut? I've never heard of it.
Is this plaster any use to you?
No, it isn't.
Do you recognize this tissue?
No, I don't. It looks like a chronic health risk to me.
Well, I've been carrying it around for days and I'm
That's
okay.
fine.
My pocket's getting a little soggy.
So it never dries out. I mean, it's greasy, so... Well...
What is this device?
It's
Good
for
try.
taking the patient's blood pressure, doctor.
Would you like to shake hands with me?
Well,
No, it's okay. Forget it. I didn't really want to use it on her anyway. Thank you,
Okay.
nurse.
au revoir, monsieur.
So we won't be able to go into the room just by walking there, I guess. It's nothing will
Doctor?
stop.
What is it?
You haven't taken my blood pressure.
Well, I did announce it.
Seems fine to me.
You're not doing it right.
Of course I am.
No, you're not. Dr. Monroe never did it like that.
I can't take a satisfactory reading while you're excited like this. I'll come back later.
How do you know he wasn't doing it wrong?
Oh, Doctor,
Oh no.
What now?
you didn't finish taking my blood pressure.
Okay, let's try again.
It's not me doing this, so it's not like I'm doing something wrong here.
You don't have the first idea what you're doing, do you?
I'll come back when you've recovered your manners.
Okay.
Pardon me, nurse.
Oui, monsieur.
Do you want this,
Device for measuring blood pressure?
yeah, do you want it back?
No, thank you.
Thank you, nurse.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Okay. So is he our barrier to getting through in the first place? That is curious. What if I use this on him? Will he teach me how to use it?
Hello again. Do you know what this piece of equipment is called?
No, I don't.
No. Okay.
This guy didn't look sick to... He didn't have...
Okay, he's not
You
gonna let
haven't
us go
finished
through
taking
it
my blood
unless we
pressure.
finish taking his blood pressure somehow.
Will you keep quiet? You're disturbing the other patients.
I'll keep quiet when you've taken my blood pressure properly.
I have to see Jacques Marquet first.
How come he gets preferential treatment? It's because he's got money, isn't it?
It's not like that. I'll come back when you've dealt with that chip on your shoulder.
Okay. Well, this was a different dialogue now, so maybe we'll keep doing it until something happens.
You haven't finished taking my blood pressure.
Will you keep quiet? You're disturbing
I
the
think
other
now we're
patients.
repeating ourselves. Okay. Can I use it on him?
Hi. I'm going to...
Why?
I'm a doctor.
Now he's asking why.
See you later. It was a device you...
Hang on. Maybe I can pretend that I'm testing the intern for him to show me how to use it. Wait, how did we get here? I thought we came from there, but... Oh no, is it here? Yeah, okay.
Hey, Benoit!
There's no need to shout. What do you want?
Do you know the nurse on Ward J2?
No, miss. This is my first day here. I can't wait to get my hands dirty. I was talking about treating my first patient, of course. I didn't mean I'd get my hands dirty with a nurse.
What do you know about this piece of equipment?
It's a device for measuring blood pressure.
Okay.
See you later.
Right.
Hey, Benoit!
Yes, sir?
What do you know about this piece of equipment?
Nah,
It's a device for measuring...
Can't really do that. What if I talk to him?
Excuse me, sir.
You must be the new boy.
Yeah, I must be.
Well, stop wandering about and make yourself useful. Bernie, come here, boy. This is Benoit, my nephew. Can I trust you to look after him?
Do your own babysitting, Gramps. Who do you think you are, anyhow?
I am Felix Hagenmeyer.
And may I say what an honor it is to meet you in person, sir. You are on my medical wall of fame. Right up there with Pasteur and Leary. I look on it as a privilege, no, an honor, to look after your nephew, sir.
He is fresh out of medical school. It will open his eyes to see a real doctor on the job.
I'll bet.
Oh, yes, yes.
Show him around. Let him see some real suffering.
Okay, and then we get him to take the blood pressure?
Look what Nurse Grendel gave me, sir.
Ah, yes, very good. I'm glad to see you're carrying it with you. It reassures the public to see the medical professional using traditional archaic tools.
Yeah, naturally.
So long, Hagen.
Okay, so now...
Hey, Benoit!
There's no need to... What do you want?
Forget
Will he
it.
just follow me? He will? But, hang on. What's on this side? Okay, nothing. The wrong way is on that side. Ah, okay, that's good. We got to stay here. No?
Thank you, nurse.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Let's try and get through now. Maybe that will allow us to ask him to take the blood pressure.
You haven't finished taking my blood pressure.
Or I may be completely off the mark here with what I'm guessing, but...
Will you keep quiet? You're disturbing the other patients.
Okay.
Hey, Benoit!
Let's see if it'll be a different dialogue because we're in here now.
Yes, sir?
Here, take this pressure gauge.
Thank you, sir. What do you want me to do with it?
Well, keep it safe until I think of something. Are you ready with that pressure gauge?
Primed and ready to pump, sir. What do you want me to do with it?
Yes.
Use it on Eric Sopmarsh.
Okay.
Is it done? Yes.
It was a life-sized marble figure of a guy in robes. The sculptor had tried to give him a look of paternal authority and concern. To my mind, he looked just plain constipated.
This is a different sculpture.
He sat like a statue of a sack of potatoes, but the cop's eyes were as watchful as a hawk's. I'm Dr. Stobart.
Bonjour, docteur.
Have you heard of a guy called Marquet?
He's in quarantine, doc, right behind this here door.
Marquet is just the man I wanted to see.
I wouldn't go in there if I was you. He has anthrax.
I have to visit my patient.
What for?
Routine. I have to check he's still breathing.
What if he's not?
I'll sign the certificate and register his bed as vacant.
That's a cold and distant attitude to death.
Well, I've been institutionalized to the point of godlike aloofness.
The white coat suits you.
Thanks. Have you seen any suspicious characters on the ward?
Yeah, I have.
A gorilla and a weasel?
No, this was a tatty old bear.
How was the bear acting suspiciously?
Well, he was wearing a homburg.
Is that against the law?
No, but it's pretty weird for a bear.
Don't you think it's possible that the bear was a man in disguise?
Well, obviously, I'm not completely stupid. But who would go to the bother of disguising himself as a bear? It's not as if he'd blend in with the surroundings.
That's a fair
I
point.
checked with Base to see if any bears had been reported missing from the zoo or a traveling circus. They told me to sit tight until reinforcements arrive. I guess they're right. I'd be stupid to tackle a bear single-handed.
Do you recognize this red nose?
Don't get cute with me.
I'm not.
Do you
getting
recognize
cute.
the man in this photograph?
No, I have never seen him before.
I am cute. Have you seen this? Have you seen me? With my doctor's coat and everything?
Do you recognize...
It isn't an emerald, is it?
Yeah, I think so. Thanks.
Okay.
Are you
We
Thomas
learned something
Merlin
about
of
the
Gruber
gem.
Electronics?
No.
Then you won't be needing this. What do you think this tool is used for?
Branding mice without bending down.
Have you ever
Very
heard of the
well.
Club Alamet?
No. It sounds Middle Eastern.
Eh,
Can you think of any sensible use for this plaster?
Sensible? No. Puerile? Yes. But you've probably thought of those already.
What does this tissue suggest to you?
It looks as if it has been used to wipe Satan's bottom.
I hate to say it, but you could be right. Would you like to shake hands?
What for?
As a gesture of goodwill.
On reflection? No.
I don't accept gestures of goodwill.
Catch you
from
later,
doctors.
officer.
Au revoir, Doc. If you see that bear, kick him in the nuts.
There's no way I can go in there.
Rather you than me, pal.
Oh, well. Oh, hang on. I'm a doctor, so you'll let me go in there. Okay.
Marquet?
Yes, I am Marquet. I've been expecting you.
You have?
Well, what are you waiting for? Get it over with.
I just want to know what I should do with the gem.
The Logitech gem.
Yeah, right here in my pocket.
I thought you were one of the assassins.
Not me. I never inhaled.
So, you were sent in my place?
Yeah. You could hardly make the trip to Ireland in your condition. What should I do with the gem?
Deliver it to the Grandmaster. Quickly, tell him that I have found the tripod. Right here in Paris.
You have it?
Not yet, but it's being taken care
Well, it's in
of.
the museum, right? I've seen it.
I hired a couple of stooges with a flair for petty crime.
Would that be Flap and Guido by any chance?
You know them?
We've met. What about the Hashashin?
Is more likely to have followed Klausner. He'll stop at nothing to prevent the reforging of the sword.
And that's bad, is it?
As for Klausner, he has gone off to Syria on a wild goose chase.
They have geese in Syria?
He has a theory
Uh-oh. Who's this
about
guy?
the location of the...
That's enough excitement for one day, Monsieur Marquet. What are you doing here?
Talking to this patient, of course.
Monsieur Marquet is my patient. If Herr Hagenmeier was to hear that...
Okay, I'm going. I'd learned all I could from Marquet anyhow.
Ah, there you are, sir. I was just coming to look for you. I finished with your pressure gauge.
Thanks, Bunny.
What's that noise? It sounds as if someone's having a cardiac arrest.
It's all right. The doctor's in there with him.
He is not a doctor. Is he?
Are you sure he was a doctor?
Oui, monsieur. He showed me his ID. It was Dr. Braille.
There's no Dr. Braille working here.
He's an imposter! The door's locked. Help me, officer.
Stand back, monsieur.
Too late.
I found Jacques Marquet.
Did he talk?
Yeah, he talked. For the very last time.
He's dead.
Yeah, killed in cold blood by a bogus doctor.
That's despicable. What kind of guy would pass himself off as a doctor and take advantage of a dying man? Was it Khan?
No, I don't know who he was, but it certainly wasn't Khan. He got away, out the window.
Who would do such a thing? Who would do such a thing?
Have you ever heard of the Hashashin?
No.
Marquet said that they were his biggest enemy.
His biggest enemy was the bogus doctor.
Don't remind me. That guy was evil. He had wild, staring eyes like a dead fish. I'll never trust a doctor again. Do you think the assassin was responsible for killing Marquet?
I don't think so. He could have finished him off the first time. Besides, Marquet would have recognized him.
He was pumped to the gills with sedatives. He wouldn't have recognized the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse unless they'd introduced themselves.
Okay, we don't have any new information for the scroll.
Can you think of any use for this?
That's a thing for measuring blood pressure, isn't it? What are you doing with that?
I picked it up in the hospital. It could be useful.
You ought to take it back. Don't you feel guilty?
No. I guess I'd better go back and talk to that weirdo.
Which one, Rosso or Sergeant Moo? Oh, but you're referring to Andre.
I'll let you work it out.
Okay, well, we had found the tripod already, so that wasn't information we didn't have. I have gotten past the goat, indeed. We know where we're supposed to take the gem, or rather to whom. Not bad. Yeah. I have the gold metal now. We don't know where he is. But he's mentioned something about the reforging of the sword. So we have some important info now to go on. Well, it is broken. Unless they're making a copy. I just realized that it's not a remake. What is it? They've re-released this game recently, and I think it's upscaled or something. And it's called Reforged, Broken Sword 1, Shadow of the Templars, Reforged. It's not the one I'm playing. I'm playing the OG because this game does not need to be remade. Is it the Anduril? I don't know what that is. So let's go. First of all.
Oh, hi.
Hello, my handsome friend.
I know very, very little about. Yeah, I know. I'm terrible, but I am not a mainstream geek.
What does this apparatus mean to you?
The last time I saw one of those, I was about to go to the operating theater. The doctor told me there was nothing to worry about. I laughed in his face.
How come?
I can see the future, remember?
Yeah, I am a Side Reaver geek.
See you later.
I mean, I don't know. Lord of the Rings is considered what geeky if you're if you consider the Big Bang Theory geeky. It's the kind of thing you mentioned, and you get audience laughter immediately. It's because, oh, I love the rings, so geeky, ah ha ha. Yeah. Isn't that funny? They mention Lord of the Rings. Come on,
Excuse me.
What do you want now?
No. Have you ever heard of the Hashashin, Sergeant?
What was that?
The cult of the assassins.
What are you trying to say, Stobart?
That the clown is a member of that cult.
I see. And what proofs do you have?
Proof? I arrived at my conclusion through logical deduction and...
Pseudo-intellectual people. Leave the investigation of crime to those who know best. The police.
Calm down. Yeah. I guess it is. It's just, it has become very mainstream, or it was very mainstream for a while. I don't know if it's considered mainstream now. Well, he is the police, so he would say that, wouldn't he?
Is Rosso here?
Yes, he is. You wish to speak to him?
Yep.
Yes, I do.
One moment, monsieur.
I mean, he's a joke character.
It's Stobart, monsieur. He insists on talking to you again.
Thank you, Moo. What now, monsieur?
I like the delivery. How about this?
No.
No. Okay. Well, we don't have any new
So long,
dialogues, right?
Inspector.
Okay. I guess all we have left to do is go to the museum at this point. We don't know where the Grand Master is, so... let's talk to Lobino. Don't remember how long this bit is.
You have left it very late, monsieur.
Late for what?
Anything? I am closing the museum soon.
Anything.
You wouldn't like to get locked in. I can tell you. Not in this gallery.
Oh, why not?
Why not?
It is haunted, monsieur.
You don't believe in ghosts, surely.
Oh, yes, I do. 7 years ago, a lad managed to hide in here. He made a bet with his friends, I suppose. When I found him in the morning, he was cold as ice and stiff as a board.
Well, what was the cause of death?
They said it was a brain tumor. But on his face was a look of stark, desperate terror, such as I have never seen before.
Scary.
Alright, Speiss Autarr, thanks for popping in. I hope you have a better day tomorrow. It's not nice not having nice days. I am very tired as well today. I think I'm gonna just talk to Lobino and then call it a night. But first, some important questions.
Does this white powder mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't.
Does this apparatus mean anything to you?
No, monsieur.
No.
Thanks. He was a thin-faced, pallid guy with a questionable taste in outlandish clothes. My mother used to dress like that. I beg your pardon. Are you André Lobino?
That's me. You want my autograph?
No. I was told you may be able to help me.
Help?
My name is George Stobart. I'd like your professional opinion.
Well, okay. Shoot.
I guess that's a good way to respond to anyone asking if you are someone. Do you want my autograph?
Take a look at this nose, Lobino.
It really doesn't interest me, Georgie.
Georgie? Georgie?
Does the guy in this photograph look familiar to you?
No.
What do you make of this?
It's the biggest gemstone I've ever seen. Where did you get it?
From Professor Pegram's messenger boy.
Pegram? Professor Nigel Pegram? He's in Ireland, investigating a Templar site, isn't he?
He was, until he disappeared.
Did Pegram find this on his dig?
Yeah, the site where this was found was a Templar castle. Do you think it could be part of the Templar treasure?
No, I shouldn't think so. You're not one of those crazies who think the Templars still exist, are you?
Well, I try to keep an open mind on the matter.
Because you thought very hard of it.
What do you make of this ID card?
Nothing.
What do you make of this tool?
Interesting. Where did you get it?
From a dig in Paris.
Vraiment? I didn't realize there were any excavations in progress in the city.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
Alamut is the name of the place where the Hashashin were based.
Where is it?
Somewhere in what used to be called Persia. I'm not too hot on modern geography, I'm afraid. The most recent map I have shows America as an English colony.
Do you recognize this white powder, Andre?
No.
Do you have any use for this, Andre?
Shouldn't think so, Georgie.
What does this tissue mean to you?
Nothing.
No imagination
I'd
whatsoever.
like to shake you by the hand, Andre.
Not now, Georgie.
Have you ever heard of the Hashashin?
Why, yes. It was a radical Muslim sect whose name became synonymous with murder. It was formed in 11th century Persia, shortly before the Crusades.
At roughly the same time as the Templars.
Yes. They gave a new word to our language. Assassini. The assassins.
How did the assassins get their name?
From the legend surrounding the secrets of their initiation rites. A young man who sought to join the sect was given hashish until he drifted into dreams. He awoke to find himself in a fabulous garden with everything he could wish for. The freshest water, the most delicious food, the choicest hash, and the most delectable women imaginable.
Cool. Do you have the address?
I haven't finished the story. There was a price to pay for this taste of paradise.
Wouldn't you just know it?
The young man would wake the next day to find himself back in the real world. He was told that he'd been given a glimpse of the heaven reserved for holy martyrs. A heaven he would enjoy for eternity if he was willing to join the Hashashin.
How did the assassins operate?
Well, as I explained, the new recruits would be only too willing to die for the cause. They'd be instructed in the use of the dagger, poisons, and disguise. Then, the Grand Master of the sect would name an enemy of Allah.
And they'd stop at nothing to eliminate that enemy.
You got it. They were fearless and deadly.
Does the cult of the assassins still exist?
Take a look around at the world today. You tell me.
Do you know Pegram well?
Not really. I met him at a conference. I would have liked to talk to him in depth, but I didn't have time.
When was this?
Oh, back in the summer, July, I think.
The second week of July?
Maybe. Yes, it was, just before Bastille Day.
So Pegram was in Paris at the same time as the other victims.
Pardon? Victims of what?
Nothing. Just thinking aloud. Does the name Montfaucon mean anything to you?
Sure. It was the most grisly spectacle in Paris until the Revolution.
A public toilet?
Montfaucon was the place of execution for many thousands. A dark temple of death, with row upon row of arches, each one framing a grim exhibit. Scores of rotting corpses swung on creaking rope, while the crows devoured their flesh.
That explains the image of the hanged man. I found a reference to Montfaucon in Ireland, in a village called Lochmarn. Where was the site of Montfaucon?
To the northeast, near the Canal Saint-Martin, but there's nothing there now. The old gibbet was torn down during the Revolution.
What can you tell me about Philippe le Bel?
He was responsible for the extermination of the Knights Templar.
I know that, but why was Philip so hot to get rid of them?
Mostly because he wanted to get his hands on their treasure. He had an enormous debt and a lifelong war with England to fund. The trouble was, the Templars were a highly respected holy order.
If the Templars were so powerful, how did this Philippe dude wipe them out?
By underhanded, dishonorable means, of course. The Pope was Clement V, a Frenchman.
French, huh? Handy for Philippe.
Fate had nothing to do with it. He was Philippe's puppet, planted to further his political ambitions. Philippe wanted the wealth of the Templars and used Clement to get it.
That is a lot of exposition, by the way.
So what was Philippe's plan? What happened?
Sealed orders were sent out all over France, not to be opened until the appointed day. That day was Friday, July 13th. That's the origin of our superstition regarding that date. At dawn, throughout the whole of France, the Templars were arrested. It was the biggest bust in the history of the world.
I mean, he is the history nerd, so
What happened to the Templars?
we're
after
asking
their
questions.
arrest?
Philippe was
That's what
out for
happens.
blood, so he handed the Templars over to the Inquisition. Not surprisingly, they confessed to a sensational and sordid list of blasphemies.
Like what?
Oh, the sort of things you read about in the gutter press. Devil worship, lewd sexual practices, spitting on the Holy Cross, that kind of thing.
Well, that must have given their lawyers some headaches.
Whether or not the accusations were true, this was not good publicity. Most of the charges were probably cooked up, but so were the Templars, literally. Hundreds of them were found guilty of heresy and flamed grilled at the stake. They died protesting their innocence.
But surely Philippe had no proof of his charges against the Templars.
A man will admit anything under torture. The Inquisition fabricated some nonsensical demon called Baphomet, and then suggested to their victims that this was what they worshipped.
But they didn't have to agree.
The records show a Templar coming to trial with both feet burnt off. Fragments of flesh and charred bone falling from the stumps. What would you not admit to stop such torment?
So there was no truth at all in the Baphomet accusations?
Not a shred. Almost every victim described the idol differently. No, Baphomet never existed outside the sick minds of the Inquisitors.
Makes me wonder how much of this is accurate.
So Philippe stole the Templars' riches, huh?
Oh no, they weren't stupid. The king's troops marched first on the temple in Paris, then to the Templar home port at La Rochelle. There was no trace of the treasure, and the fleet of the Knights Templar had set sail.
I'd like your opinion on a medieval manuscript.
Vraiment? Do you have it with you?
No, it's too fragile. And besides, there are certain people who'd stop at nothing to get their hands on it.
Intriguing. Do you have a copy of the text?
There isn't much, only a few Latin phrases. I was kind of hoping you'd help decipher the pictures.
Without seeing the manuscript, that's a tall order.
Just tell me one thing. What does the image of two men riding on the same horse suggest to you?
The Knights Templar. Does the Templar seal appear on this manuscript? I'd love to see that for myself.
Does it?
Can you tell me anything about the Knights Templar?
I sure can, Georgie. Soldiers, diplomats, mercenaries, monks, bankers, you name it, the Templars fit the bill. The greatest fighting force in Christendom, the militia of Christ.
Jeez.
The militia of Christ.
How did the Templars get their name?
From the building in which they set up their headquarters. The King of Jerusalem gave them part of a mosque on the Temple Mount. It was said to have been the site of the original Temple of Solomon. The order became known first as the Knights of the Temple, and later as the Knights Templar.
You're a mine of information, Andre.
Glad to be of help, Georgie.
How come the Templars became so wealthy?
There was a constant stream of new recruits to their ranks, many from noble families. They were required to swear a sacred oath of poverty, chastity, and obedience. So, their money, goods, and lands were donated to the order. The Templars soon held land in France, Scotland, England, Spain, most of Europe, in fact. The poor Knights of Christ became the wealthiest power in Christendom.
Is it true the treasure of the Knights Templar was never found?
Who knows? So little knowledge of what really happened remains. Or, if it does, the truth has never been made public.
What do you mean by that?
The Templars have attained mythological status, like the King Arthur of the Britons. There are people even now who say the Templars still exist.
Do you think that's likely?
No, not for a minute.
This guy suggesting history should be taught via video game. This guy, you mean Cecil, not Lobino, I presume.
I think you ought to know that the tripod is going to be stolen.
The Lochman tripod? No.
It's true. I can give you a description of the thieves.
Before the supposed event has taken place?
I heard them planning the raid.
They're wasting their time. The tripod is protected by a state-of-the-art alarm system.
Well, don't say I didn't warn you. Why don't you loan the tripod to me for safekeeping?
Because I'd never see it again.
But don't you trust me?
It's not a question of trust, George. That tripod is hundreds of years old and extremely fragile.
I get your point. The manuscript is being looked after by a friend.
In Paris?
Yeah. Not far from here, in fact.
Well, just give me the address and I'll come round and take a look.
I'm not so sure about that. Maybe I should check with her first.
A female friend?
Yeah, she's a woman. Maybe it was my imagination, but I noticed a predatory look in his eye. Suddenly, this friendly historian had turned into the big bad wolf. This friend, who has the manuscript?
Oui, the anonymous girlfriend.
She lives at 361 Rue Jarry.
Ah, I know it well. I'll drop by. Just as soon as I can.
I like how he's like, I need to check, but here's the address.
Do you have any use for this, Andre?
Shouldn't think so, Georgie.
I mean, she's the one who sent us to him, and sounds like she knows him well.
Take a look at this nose, Lobino.
It really doesn't interest me, Georgie.
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
So, we could stay in here overnight. Do I need to try it now to get the tripod? Let's do a save.
It is closing time, Monsieur
Yes.
Lobino.
Okay.
Already, there just aren't enough hours in the day.
More than enough for me. I can't wait to get home and put my feet up.
Eh bien, see you tomorrow.
Good night, Monsieur.
Or is it a matter of catching a glimpse of that instead of us getting the tripod?
Hey, Guido! Look at this!
Quit fooling around, you moron! Get your
Oh,
ass
I need
over
to
here
convince them that
and
it's
bring
haunted.
the flashlight.
Do I?
What the? Who's there?
Let's get out of here!
Well, that didn't work.
And when I woke up, I was at the police station. Luckily, I managed to persuade Rosso I was innocent.
Poor Georges.
What a mess. I bungled the whole thing.
I don't think so. You made a pretty good job of distracting those two crooks.
Yeah, but the killer got away with the tripod.
No, he didn't. He's not the only one who can track
Uh-huh.
costume.
You mean... it was you who stole the tripod? Oh, hell, Nico. I could have been shot.
Those dogs are more likely to shoot their own feet.
I just wish you'd told me your plans. We're supposed to be in this together. But how come you dressed up like a pantomime cat?
Don't sulk, Georgie, please.
Oh, rats. And don't call me Georgie.
Oh, I really thought you'd be pleased. After all, we've got the tripod. Aren't you going to try putting the gem on the tripod?
I guess so. Nothing happened.
Yeah.
The gem fits perfectly, but what does that prove?
Maybe the tripod has to be in a certain location.
There's nothing on the manuscript to indicate where, though, is there?
Oh, by the way, I had a visit from André Lobineau.
Oh, yeah. I hope you didn't mind me giving him your address.
Not at all. It was lovely to see him again. He was over the moon when I showed him the manuscript. It's not often he gets that excited. He made a sketch of the knight's crest to take back to the museum. I believe he's identified the family who bear that crest.
I sure hope so.
It is an adventure game. Everything fits in your pocket. Like this, like the tripod. I mean, the rest of the stuff is kind of normal at this point. Like everything else would fit in his pocket. We're not carrying something that weird apart from... Is that like loose plaster dust in his pocket, I wonder?
What do you think the purpose of this tripod is?
On the manuscript, the gem is shown mounted on top of it.
So, we risked a criminal charge to steal a display stand?
Don't ask me. Maybe it's intended to hold the gem in a specific position.
Lobineau explained who the Hashashin were.
Yeah?
The cult of the assassins.
Oh, boy!
Have you found out any more about the Knights Templar?
Yes, I have. The guy responsible for their downfall was Philippe IV, the King of France, otherwise known as Philippe le Bel.
I've heard of him.
Well,
We know that
he's
stuff
known
already.
to history as Philippe the Fair, but I doubt if the Templars called him that. I'm sure André will tell you all about him.
He did.
Let's take another look at the manuscript. That's the tripod That's the gem that Pegram found in Lochmarn.
And I can click on
There's a guy with a sword and a bull. Between them, there's a guy... The Night Scroll, through my teaching. There's a woman, but the
I mean, we're not doing anything with it this at this point. I imagine this will be guiding us to some puzzle solving later on. Also, Lobino has started his own research on this, so then we'll probably learn something from him. Yeah.
I have
So where
to
do we go from here?
Already? You only just arrived.
Time and tide wait for no man.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Yeah, let's ask her something, and then...
Oh, hi.
Hello, my handsome friend.
Have you seen anyone out here watching Mademoiselle Collar's apartment?
Yes, I have. A strange man, tall and thin as a broomstick. He kept his face hidden, but I saw his eyes peering from evil little slits.
How was he dressed?
A long brown raincoat with a hat.
Or like Humphrey Bogart?
Yes, but he didn't have Bogart's charisma. Besides, this guy looked like he needed a toilet. You never saw Bogart clenching his buttocks like that.
Okay.
Do you know what this tripod was used for?
I couldn't imagine.
She can't see the past.
See you later.
That's right, monsieur. You will.
Okay. Quite a bit of progress. We have the tripod. We've learned a shit ton of stuff about the Templars. And Lobino has seen the scroll. So now as a matter of, I guess, going back to him and seeing what he has to say. He may have a lot to say, so I'll leave that for the next time.